Have you ever been whelmed? Why are you looking at me like that? Okay, how about heveled? Listen, I'm not trying to be chalant about this. I want this to be awless. Not to interrupt, but I think you're having trouble because you have ventured into the land of unpaired words. There is a type of compound word in which a base word is joined to a prefix or suffix like dis, unless, none, or over, like nonchalant or overwhelmed. Now, generally, words compounded in this way can be turned into their opposites either by removing the prefix or suffix or by exchanging it for one that has the opposite meaning. For example, you can be overpaid or its opposite, underpaid. Paid is the base word modified in opposite directions, and an object that is not unidentified is simply identified. Unpaired words, however, are unique in that the base word is either obsolete or so rare as to be considered not in common use, or not even a word in English at all. And therefore, they cannot be made into their opposites by either manipulating or removing the prefix or suffix. They stand alone. For example, nonchalant cannot be stripped of its prefix, as chalant is not an English word. As for overwhelmed, while the Oxford English Dictionary gives meanings for whelm that include overturning and engulfing, most uses are listed as obsolete and none have citations from later than 1900. And not to get too into the weeds, but in this case, the prefix over functions here as an intensifier. Someone or something that is whelmed is already destroyed or overcome, as a matter of fact. Overwhelmed is actually gilding the lily, in my opinion. And while you will sometimes see or hear underwhelmed, that is essentially a joke word that is backformed from overwhelmed, not from whelmed. You can't under-destroy a thing, much less be under-overcome. Unpaired words are easy to spot when you try to form their opposites. We don't think of something that is not awful as being awless, or someone who is not reckless as being wreckful, or to go back to what you were saying, when I tidy up after becoming disheveled, I am not hevel. Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants, I think you made that whole thing up. Unpaired words, like that's a thing. I'm going to take some time and do my own research, but I want to hear what the people have to say in the comments below. Until then, I have a question for you.